れは点、そうそう、2点だね。4、5点じゃない。2点。難しいね。
カレーパン。ちょっと待ってね。ないの？はるや。そうだよ、絶対美味しいんじゃない？はい、
それで美味しかったらあげる。
いります。ちょっとねえねえ見てて、二人ができる。二人できたでしょ。
歌えできてないよ、実は。
できてよ。
サラダ出た。5, 6, 7, 8.
When we were in 7th grade, I knew every crush of mine. We'd always talk online. And now that we're all grown up, we've disappeared for a while. I wish that I knew why. I think it's been about 6 months. Did you forget about our plans to see each other soon? 'Cause I was flying out just to see you in the middle of December. We'll drive your Mercedes down the beaches in Miami, getting drunk at Disney. But some friendships don't stay the same.
We haven't talked that much since June. I'm afraid that I lost you. I hate we grew apart and never said goodbye. Maybe we both just needed space, maybe a different time and place. What if we could just rewind? I think it's been about 6 months.
Did you forget about our plans to see each other soon? 'Cause I was flying out just to see you in the middle of December. We'll drive your Mercedes down the beaches in Miami, getting drunk at Disney. But some friendships don't stay the same.
Stay the same.
ねえねえ、いつがこの日？なんでこんなになんだろう。
悪くならないからじゃない？いいね。うん？
1750円を一括で頂戴いたします。暗証番号をご入力ください。
うん、もう入れるよ。
tapos siya. Yup. Wala siyang gold hand.
아 이렇게 하는 거구나.
다들 이렇게 보면 신기하시더라고요.
이 정도 각도에서 저는 이런 거
다 계획은 다 정하신 거예요?
저는 이게 완전 그냥 가야겠다 해서 그런 거라서.
맛있었어요? 맛있어요? 디저트가? 계란이 달달한 계란이 아니라 짭조름?
그렇게 짜진 않았는데 와사비 들어가서
단건 아니에요?
근데 빵이 정말 맛있었어요. 빵이 제가 먹은 빵 중에 제일 맛있었어요.
진짜?
I'm trying to get you on my mind less, but then again I couldn't mind less. Got me like, what's in your coffee? I hope you call me and we can talk about our hobbies, yeah. Like finding movies to get lost in, and quoting phrases from The Office. What's it like to wear that halo? So sweet it's painful. So would you put me on your payroll? I know it's probably not too healthy. You got me over here obsessing. Whoa. Friends call me stupid, call me crazy. Well, so long to sanity. Forget the roses in the diamonds. Baby, like MasterCard, you're priceless. You got no limit, so girl, let's spend it. A couple weeks in Costa Rica where we both can kick it. I give you my sovereignty, we play Monopoly. You own the boardwalk, but you're living in my head rent free. I wonder when I'll get evicted, or if you're meant to leave your blender in my kitchen. I know it's probably not too healthy, like John Belly and it's overwhelming. Whoa. So call me stupid, call me crazy, yeah. So long to sanity. A little wild, insane, a bit erratic, a bit dramatic. My brain is in a panic, I'm going manic, okay. A little psycho, a little wild, insane, a bit erratic, a bit dramatic. My brain is in a panic, I'm going manic, okay.
何それかわいいこれ見てよ豚さん
カルマやる
はい。
卵豆腐はトウモロコシの卵豆腐です。これは食べやすいと思います。
その J5 やったんですけど、久しぶりに毎朝できるようになって
これも手作りかな。
手作りした美味しい
なんか手作り感が強い。
한지 하도 가니까
맞다.
나까지 가야 하나.
그건 맞다.
소불렘 배 채워줄 일 있나요? 맛있는 값 세고 쎘는데 이러면서.
버스가 있나 뭐 다들 양복 입고 전철로 가서 들어놓고 자전거 타고 한여름에 자전거 타고 왔다 갔다 하고
2008년이었거든. 안에 근데 더 시원한 거 없잖아.
しっかり続く感じで。
そうですね。
濃さは濃度はどれくらいですか？酸味はちょっと抑えめの方がいいですか？
そうです。
酸味ですか？濃さは
濃い。
Walking downtown and I'm okay. Just got it all figured out. That's what they all say, yeah. Everyone's looking at me thinking that I'm different. Everyone's looking at me thinking that I'm living. But I don't really care what they all say. It's easier said than done. That guy comes with every word, but it all comes down to you. You are my anxiety. It's more than a feeling. You were never meant for me. But now I gotta keep it. Walking downtown and I'm okay. Eyes on me, I don't know what to do, so I smile and I wave. Alright. Everyone's looking like they know what they're doing. Everyone's looking like they know what I'm pursuing. I'm trying not to give them the time of day. It's easier said than done. That guy comes with every word.